Hi guys, in this video, we'll talk about the ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah, an agreement mediated by the United States that aims to end the intense war in southern Lebanon. This development marks a significant moment in a conflict that not only involves the two directly affected countries, but also regional powers and groups. To understand how we got here, we need to go back to early October 2023, when a brutal attack by Hamas on Israel triggered a new war in the Gaza Strip. However, this event, shocking as it was, wasn't an isolated incident. What unfolded was an unprecedented level of coordination among Iran-backed groups such as Hamas, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Houthis in Yemen. These groups carried out synchronized actions, suggesting a larger plan to overwhelm Israel on multiple fronts, highlighting Tehran's influence in the region. Hezbollah, in particular, opened a new front in Lebanon, launching attacks using drones, rockets, and ground incursions. These actions not only sought to demonstrate solidarity with the Palestinian cause, but also to strategically pressure Israel, weakening its ability to respond effectively to the conflict in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israel faced the daunting challenge of fighting on two fronts simultaneously, requiring swift and complex strategic decisions. In response, Israel launched a massive ground and air offensive targeting southern Lebanon. Airstrikes not only hit Hezbollah's military infrastructure, but also key political bases, including the southern suburbs of Beirut, known as strongholds of the group's leadership. This campaign resulted in the elimination of much of Hezbollah's senior leadership, forcing the group to completely restructure its command amid the conflict. Additionally, Israel destroyed underground tunnels used for arms smuggling, rocket storage facilities, and other critical Hezbollah infrastructure. Although the group retaliated with thousands of rocket launches, most were intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome defense system. However, the constant threat led to the displacement of thousands of Israeli civilians near the northern border, causing significant humanitarian impacts. After months of intense fighting, a ceasefire was reached in November 2024, mediated by the United States and France, with direct involvement from leaders like Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron. The agreement requires Hezbollah to completely withdraw from areas between the Litani River and the Israeli border, creating a demilitarized zone to be patrolled by 5,000 Lebanese army troops with logistical support from international allies. On the other hand, Israel agreed to gradually withdraw its ground forces from southern Lebanon, allowing Lebanese civilians to return to their homes. While the ceasefire represents a pause in hostilities, it's far from a guarantee of lasting peace. The Lebanese army, tasked with maintaining security in the demilitarized zone, faces significant challenges due to financial and infrastructure limitations. Meanwhile, Israel has made it clear it will respond with immediate military actions to any violations of the agreement, such as renewed rocket attacks. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu described the ceasefire as part of a broader strategy with three key objectives: confronting Iran, seen as Israel's main strategic threat due to its support for groups like Hamas and Hezbollah and its advancing nuclear program; reorganizing Israel's armed forces, replenishing ammunition, and repairing equipment after months of intense military operations; focusing efforts on the Gaza Strip, aiming to dismantle Hamas completely, a group significantly weakened by Israel's ongoing operations. Despite the ceasefire, the region remains clouded by deep uncertainties. The destruction in southern Lebanon is immense, and reconstruction will heavily depend on international aid. Meanwhile, Hezbollah, though weakened, still poses a potential threat, especially with continued support from Iran. This ceasefire is undoubtedly a significant milestone, but will it be enough to bring stability to the Middle East? Or is it merely a pause before another chapter of tensions and violence? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the best news from the military and political world.